sleep designing sheets now. 30 different missions when I speak, they listen. Couldn't find the social fiction. Who the crew, it wasn't true. I know it's cute cause you look like the op. No.
Ball to the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Strap in. This will be a good one. 2 one-loss teams getting together as they're underway on EA Sports.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. Mike, 50 seconds. No gain on this defense. No gain.
Fake handoff to Johnson. Now here's Murray. And right away, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
Come on, man. Don't do me like that. Beginning of the fucking game.
It's second down.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Throwing now is Murray. Throw caught here by Bird. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Don't worry about it, nigga.
On play action, it's Murray. Rolling to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's taken to the 26. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there.
Your
but there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
That's complete to a speedy wide Goodwin. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The end result, 21 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Throw it!
They sack him back at the 42. Willie Henry muscled his way in for the sack.
Why you gotta wind up like that? Throw that motherfucker,
I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
13.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down.
65.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for him. Nice completion, excellent game. Now it's manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. Gold maybe not blessed with the strongest leg in the league, but he might be the most accurate. 2 for 2 from 50-plus a year ago, and he converts another one here.
Yeah, you don't want to play horse with Robbie Gould as a kicker. That guy can maneuver a football with his foot.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Murray now. And this is caught by Max Williams. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
3 bucks.
Johnson running right.
Go,
They're going to stop him
nigga.
right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson.
Oh,
And he'll get this up.
flying around, baby.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 15. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is.
Go.
I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly
Let's
right.
go.
Trying to sit on a
Good
lead
pass,
and play that
Kobe.
way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it?
You want some of Daddy cake?
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
11.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Uh-oh, I know I don't see 10 Nathaniel on the board.
Carry for Chase Edmonds.
I know it ain't no Nathaniels out here.
At all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a 3rd down and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
54, right there, 54.
On 3rd down, Murray. This is Johnson.
Come on, man, that's too much.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line.
Iverson.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Murray.
Ooh.
He'll get this into the hands of Bird.
That was good right there. Ooh, shit, I thought you was going there across there. I was going to go get that
good
bitch.
Pick up there, 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Johnson. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. The first down carry here for Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The tackle there by Richard Sherman. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
He's trapped. Let's go. He's checking. He's checking. He's checking. Come on. Back. Alert flare.
To throw, it's Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Ryan Suckup will come on and try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
Yes, sir! I was about to jump off the side like
It's
stupid
no
fuck,
good.
too.
Wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. So we would have figured that one to be 3 points in the bank, but this game, can be unpredictable at times.
Yeah, he knew he needed to pull it ever so slightly to get it going in the right direction, but he seemed to put a little too much on it. And from short range, that is a bad miss for an NFL kicker.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Wait, 20. 11. General West. I got you. Watch the shit.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On is the punt team now as this one's set away.
That's a pick right there.
A punt of 46, a return of 5.
That nigga stopped. Didn't even let it pump.
Until the half.
Didn't let the pump.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Stop them Bears up.
Murray now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right.
Pick it on! Pick it on! He threw it right to us!
13 seconds. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray.
Let's go.
A double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akella Witherspoon. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make, because you just get out of there, you regroup, you start over.
We go!
If you're going to take the shot, you do have a chance of either making the play happen,
almost did it, y'all. Wait till you see that one.
You get yardage. It's not just a 15-yard play. You could have something big here. Let's see if they take the shot.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
21.
They'll keep it on the ground. Coleman uses the stiff arm.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Here we go. 180. Okay, just like that. Just like that. Check three. One, Omaha.
On third down, it's Coleman, and he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Coleman. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
I wasn't trying to make a U-turn, son. I wasn't trying to make a U-turn. Watch out. Get off me. Get off me.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Watch out, Zach, please. Watch out, Zach. Come on, Zach. Please, what?
Watch out.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
U-T-U-R.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third
Man,
down.
that's it. That's it. I ain't doing no more, nigga. That's it.
To throw is Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other
Get that
direction.
nigga, we nasty, man. We over here, man.
48-yard punt, give
Flying
them 9
around, you hear me?
on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 41.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll run it with Johnson.
Come on, man. Y'all letting us do nigga do all that, man. Fuck.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Yeah, that boy Johnson is gassing them up right now.
Again, it's Johnson.
Straight gassers.
And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chain.
Ooh. I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
first down. Johnson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Murray gets this one to Isabella.
Don't hit him forward.
And that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Johnson, he's been busy this afternoon. Down to the 6-yard line on the pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They go to Johnson again. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. David Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point up and good by Succa. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Go down and score again.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Right back to Coleman here on first down.
Block him. Come on, man.
Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he's going to be stepped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals'
that
28.
Nigga moving, ain't he?
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Niners on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Wall. Get wall.
I got this.
3. Mike's 43.
Yeah. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. I got it.
43 is the mic.
Hey, gun. I got this.
And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
All that motion for what?
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense will be looking out for a pass coming up. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Cardinals. First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First down, Murray.
Let's go!
It's intercepted.
Let's go!
Richard Sherman. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman.
Oh, you fucking bum.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
21. Here we go. I got this.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Mike's 43. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the
65.
Slam.
Blue draw quarter.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman.
Man.
He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist.
That's a first, man.
And that means 4th down. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game.
I thought you had but how you get 4 timeouts? You already used the timeout.
That's a big tackle. That was a huge tackle.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
You get 4 timeouts.
11.
Oh, shit.
They'll run it with Coleman.
This
got it anyway, nigga. Let's go. Let's go. Let's game, nigga. Get the fuck off my field, nigga. Got this nigga off my field, nigga.
And defensively, pure frustration. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we got a one-score game. So it's 49ers football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Coleman. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
12. Six. Pull it hot.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman.
That's a first. That's a first down.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain
Come
a
on,
few
man. Why they
inches
keep
short
doing me
here
like
with
that?
3rd down looming. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Here we go, Charles. 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Check. 2.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. He's got a first down or more inside the 30. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Just popping.
Tevin Coleman.
Woo.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. Garoppolo looks to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field,
if you have that much time to throw the ball,
someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed, near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Ooh, that was tough, boy. I ain't gonna holler. That was tough.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
You see what I'm doing to him now? You see what I'm doing to him now, right?
And you don't have a running lane that you want to take? Make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Stop.
Murray, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
You see what I'm doing to him?
Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Johnson. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
That's to his running back, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
That's supposed to be a pick.
4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. So the victory.
Get him off of field.